Okay guys, so we're back to it. We're going to look at expanding double brackets this week. So let's have a quick look at an example. So if we've got double brackets, that's where we have two brackets together. Okay, now we used two methods last time, so I'm going to show you the two methods again and show you how they compare, and once again you can pick which one. So what we need to do is we need to make sure we multiply everything in this bracket by everything in this bracket. We're going to use that using our loops like we did last time. So we're going to start with x. So we've got x times x, which gives us x squared. We've then got x times by 3, which gets us plus 3x. Now you have to be careful with negatives. Once we've done the x, we've got the x with the x with the 3. We're going to start on the 2. We're going to go underneath this time. Sometimes people call this the crab claw. So we're going to go 2 and x, so we get 2x. Then we've got 2 times by 3, which gets us that. Now, if we get to there, in your GCSEs, you'll get 1 mark out of 2 for getting 3 of these 4 right. And then the second mark comes for if we can collect anything together. Well, we've got an x squared, 3x and a 2x. So they're actually something we can simplify. We've got 3x and 2x, so that gets us x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, so always write this out, because if you make a mistake, like I say, you only need to get 3 of these right to get the full marks, and to get 1 mark, and then here you've got your final answer. Okay, so we're going to look at this one now. Same problem, so we're going to get our same answer. We're going to see how we do that with a grid. Now on this one, our grid is going to be slightly bigger if we compare this to what we did last time. So we're going to have 2 boxes up and 2 boxes across, so we're multiplying together. So doesn't matter which way round. We're going to put x and plus 2 on the top. We could have put x and plus 3, and we're going to put x and plus 3 here. Again, it could change. So, and then we're multiplying these together. So this is x by x, which gets us x squared. X by plus 2 gets us plus 2x. I always put the positive in, just in case you do end up with a negative. Plus 3x plus 6. Okay, and you can see we've got the same terms as we had last time. So we pull all the 4 boxes in to get our 4 terms, and then we can collect like terms like we had last time. As you can see, we get the same answer as we had above. Okay guys, so I want to show you how you deal now with a squared bracket. So if we pick a different letter, that might be something like this. Now there's a really common mistake that people make, and there's a really easy way to not make that mistake. And when I say common, I've seen A-level students do it, I've seen higher GCSE students do it, so I really recommend doing this next step. If you see this, simply write it as m minus 3 and minus 3, because squared means multiplied by itself. Okay, you can then use either method you want. So we're going to stick with the crab claw method. We've got m times m is m squared. We've got m times minus 3, so that's minus 3m. Again, we've got minus 3 times m, which is minus 3m. And then we've got to be careful here. We've got minus 3 times minus 3. And if we're doing 2 negatives there, if I take out 3 sets of minus 3, it's going to make the whole thing go up. So that's going to give me plus 9, because I'm taking out 3 lots of minus 9. Okay, so once we've got there, we can simplify to get m squared minus 6m plus 9. And again, we've got 4 terms here. This step is the crucial one, writing it out, guys, because people just forget to do it, and then they end up with only 2 terms here because they just look at m and the minus 3. Finally guys, I want to show you a little bit of a trick. So I'm going to go back to our original question, which was this, and I'm going to show you how you can just do it quite simply. If you can get this right, it's a lot easier and it will help with stuff we're going to come on to. If not though, your other methods will always work. So we've got x times x is x squared. We've got 2 and we've got 3. So if I add plus 2 and plus 3, I get plus 5. And then if I multiply them, I get plus 6. Okay, so I do that by saying 2 add 3 gets me the plus 5 in the middle, and we multiply. So we've multiplied them to get that, and we've added to get that. Okay, if I look at a slightly more challenging one now, x plus 5, x minus 6, I can do the same trick. So I get my x squared. I'm going to add 5, and I'm going to add minus 6. Now 5 minus 6 gets me minus 1x. And then 5 times by 6 is 30, but it's plus 5 and minus 6 is minus 30. And obviously, I don't need my 1 in there, so I get that. So like I say, guys, this is more of an advanced trick. Try giving it a go at some point. Once you're confident with the other methods, give it a go. If you can't get it, it doesn't matter too much, but it just gives you an extra thing you can potentially use. Like I say though, you can always go back to the grid method or the crab claw method like this, which will always see you through. This is just your advanced little bit there.